Yeah, hi all. So welcome to this another set of question on the SQL interview question series. Let me show you the question first. So this is the question. Write a SQL query to find the gender who has done more transaction per month per city. So in many of the businesses, the stakeholders, the managers, they want to understand the business is more oriented towards which particular gender, male or female, right? And according to that, they want to make their business a strategy, right? So for that, we have this customer table. In this table, we have the customer ID and customer name and the city to which they belong. And here is the gender. They are either male or female. Okay. So I have taken dummy names and to keep the data simple, I have just taken two cities, London and Bangalore. Okay. So now we have this order details. So here we have the column order number, purchase amount. It means how much they have spent each and every customer, and the date when they have done this transaction, along with the customer ID. Okay. So if you could see between this customer table and the order detail tables, so this customer ID is the common column, right? So I mean, like we can join these two tables based on this column, but apart from this, what is the question? The question, as per the question, they're telling to find the gender who has done more transaction per month per city. So if you could see, like this is the output we want. Like in Bangalore, in the month nine, that is September. So the gender female, they have done more transaction. Similarly, in the Bangalore city, in the 10th month, that is October, I think. So male, they have done more transaction, right? And similarly for London, in the 9th and 10th, that is in September, October, more, both the months, the male, they have done more transaction. Okay, so this is what we have to display. And from this, the stakeholders will understand that, okay, in London, the male are the one who are doing more transaction. It means maybe the items what they have in their store is more related to the male participants or the male customers. So that they can prepare the business strategy accordingly. Okay. So this is the question we have to display this. Okay. We'll try to understand this. So this is the table, this is the customer table script, and this is the insert statement. And similarly, this is order details, and this is the insert statement for that. Okay. And this both are the table. Let me show you. This is the customer table. And then we have here, this is order details table. Okay. So we have this data. And to keep this simple, I have just used a very few or selected data only. Fine. Now to start with the query, what we have to do, first of all, in this, what I will try to do is the first thing is to extract the month from this, right? Like suppose if we have here the order date. So from this, we have to extract month because and the second thing is from these two tables, customer and order details, what we need the CT, and along with that, the gender and the order date, because from this we will extract the month and then purchase amount. So I will join this customer and order details table based on this customer ID, and I will try to fetch these columns. So let me write the query for that. Select a dot ct comma a dot gender. Okay, and then comma b dot purchase amount comma b dot order date. And from this I have to extract month. So I'll write here order date comma So from this, the SQL engine will understand that I want to extract month of this, because we have to derive the value for per city and per month. Now here from customer A, I'm using the table alias A from this customer, and that's where from this customer I'm pulling city and gender. Okay, and then I will join this with sorry, join this with order details, and suppose this has a table alias B. And from this table, I'm pulling purchase amount and the order date. And this is just, I'm trying to extract month from this order date. Okay. Now let's join these two tables based on this column customer ID. This is a very simple inner join example I have used here. First of all, let me execute this query and let's check the output. So let me write here analysis. So this is the analysis and let me run this query. Always, whenever you try to solve any SQL query, SQL question, you go step by step. So see, in this step one, what I have done, I have just extracted the columns which we want from both the tables, okay? And I have just joined both the tables, customer A and order details B. Customer A means I'm using table alias A here for the customer table, table alias B here for the order details table. If you don't know my videos are there on my YouTube channel where you can find the details about the join, how it works, okay? So I have joined this customer or an order details table based on this customer ID. Okay, and this is the output, fine. And here this one, 2 underscore cat, I'm trying to extract the month part from this order date. So now we have this month part. This is September means 9th month, and this is October means 10th month. Okay. So net, just we have extracted the columns what we want from both the tables. That is the first step. Now what next? The next is we have to find the total purchase amount for per city and gender wise, right? So for that, what I will do, I will keep this in a city expression with CT1 as right here. So I'm using CT here, so I'm keeping this in this CT1 table. Okay, again, I believe that you all know the basics of CT. So here you can write anything. So I prefer writing CT1, but that's not a rule. It's your wish. You can write any other name. Okay. So now CT, comma month, comma gender, because we want the total purchase amount. So I'm using sum of this amount for per city, per month, and the gender wise. Okay, and I will give this as an alias total underscore sum from CT1. Okay, and like if I'm using aggregate function sum here, so whatever column you have using the select clause that must be present in group. This is the rule. Okay, so now let me execute this query. Missing by keyword. Sorry, I forgot to write here group by. Okay, we got some output. Let me first of all paste this query. So now this is the query, and we have this as an output. Now let's try to understand this output, and then we will plan further. So whenever you're trying to solve SQL queries, do like this, go step by step, then it will be easy for you. And this will show you the path, like what next you have to do. Many times it happens, those who are very new to the SQL world, they try to write query in one shot. They want that, okay, just I should write a straight query and I should get the expected output. But whenever you have a complex queries, it doesn't happen. So my suggestion is go step by step. Now see here what we have derived. For London, for the 10th month, it is October. For female, this is the total sum. Male, this is the total sum. Similarly, Bangalore, for the female gender, 9th and 10th month. This is the value. So similarly, you are getting values for each and every city, month wise and gender wise. Okay. If you want to understand in a better way, you can use order by as well here. This is just for your understanding, I'm telling. Now see, I will write here order by. And again, many of the candidates, when I take interview, they have a confusion here that group by and order by cannot be used in the same query, but this is a misconception in SQL. It's totally allowed. You can use group by and order by in the same query. There is no concept like this that you cannot use group by and order by. You can use it. Okay, so now let's check it. Now you see the output. Now from this, you could see for Bangalore, each and every city is there. Bangalore, ninth month, September, the total transaction done by female, total transaction done by male. Then Bangalore from the month of October, total transaction done by female, total transaction done by male. Similarly for London, for the September month, total transaction done by female and male. Similarly for London, the October month, total transaction done by female and total transaction done by male. Right now you have this. Now, next, what we have to do? Next, we have to find that, okay, if I'm considering this example for Bangalore, September, okay, so the total transaction done by female is 2,700 and for male it is 1,760, right? But out of this two, we have to find that uh, which one has the highest number here, comparing male and female. And we could easily see that 2,700 is greater than 1,760. It means in Bangalore, in the month of September, the female, they have done more transaction as compared to male, right? Similarly, if you want to compare this, if you want to analyze this for the month for the Bangalore for the October month 10th, female they have done a transaction of 250, whereas the male they have done a transaction of 500. So it is clear here that okay, in the month of October in Bangalore, the male they have done more transaction, right? So this was the question actually. Now the next is how to pick this value, the one who has done more transaction, right? Now what I will do after this, I will use the dense rank function here. Okay. So now I will keep this in CT2 as select CT, comma, month, comma, gender, and then let's take total sum, comma, dense rank over partition by CT, comma, month, ordered by total sum descending because we want the highest one, right? And I will give this as an alias, column alias, dense rank DRNK. And this is coming from CT2. Okay. Now let me execute this. If you will check this output, let me keep it here. This is your step 3. This is the output. There is one more shortcut technique to solve this, but my recommendation is whenever you are very new to SQL and if you're trying to write SQL queries, better go step by step. You will understand that how the queries are getting executed. Now, if you could see here for the month for Bangalore, September month, we got this output, right? 1, 2. So yeah, 2,700 has a dense rank 1 and 1,760 has a dense rank 2. Similarly, for the other Bangalore and the October month, similarly, you have this dense rank 1, 2. For London, you have this dense rank 1 and 2. Again, for London, for the month of October, you have dense rank 1 and 2. And now the question is very clear. Now here we have to filter only those records where dense rank is 1, right? So now what I will do after this, on top of this, now I will keep this in another city and I will apply the filter that where dense rank is equal to 1. Okay. You might be thinking that then we can write like this, dense rank equals 1, but this is not allowed. Please remember the column alias you cannot use in filter condition. This is not allowed. Okay. It is because of the order of execution, how the SQL engine works. So now we have to keep it in another city, comma CT3 as, and now I will write here, select city, month, gender, We have this our final query. This is the final query. Now, if you'll see this query, you will think that, oh my God, this is very complicated, but it's not complicated. So step by step, we have written each and everything. So that's why it seems it is complicated, but it's very simple and straightforward only. That is why before solving any SQL query, you have to prepare a flowchart that what you want and how you have to approach it, right? Now you could see here in the in Bangalore in the month of September, the gender female, they have done more transactions. Similarly, Bangalore in the month of October, male, they have done more transaction. In London, the scenario is different. In September, October, both the male they have done more transaction. And if you will check this, so the same thing is there in the expected output. So hope you would have understood it. Thanks for watching it. Thanks. Take care. Bye.